What's up, guys? Welcome to another exciting edition of Real Estate Podcast, episode 434. I'm here with Griffin.
Here with Trev.
And we're kicking it back in Earth Realm with Adam.
Yes, we are. This week we watched, was it just Mortal Kombat 2, or did it have more to the name?
I think it was just Mortal Kombat 2.
Should have been called
MK2.
Mortal Kombat 2, fixing mistakes.
They did. They gave us exactly what we wanted.
Here's the thing, though. Because when they started killing people, I was like, oh, people are dying. But, like, are they truly ever dead?
No, because
at
they
the end, they were like,
resurrected
let's
how
go
many
get our
people?
friends back.
Yeah, right.
Well, that was their way of bringing in the whole, like, you know, in the game, you play somebody, they die. You can always pick them again.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's clever.
Well, and
I'll allow it.
I'm not a Mortal Kombat lore aficionado by any
Is
stretch.
there a lot of lore?
Apparently there is. I mean, if you
mean
talk
like
to
those
Corey,
little scrolls in the
Yes.
games, just a little where it's like the tournament happened.
yeah. Yeah.
But there's no
apparently
books.
That I don't know. I'm sure that there are now. At some point, there was some books written or something. I don't know. But like, I remember Liu Kang was resurrected, and he was a bad guy for a little while, and you know, this person was resurrected,
Fuck
and that
that.
person, and yeah. So it's just you know.
Speaking of being resurrected and being a bad guy, what's that motherfucker's name with the hat?
Kung Lao.
He's
Yeah,
a
Kung Lao.
motherfucker, ain't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But how
I mean-
gnarly was that fight? I mean, they were all pretty, over the top, but that one in particular, like them just having to duck and dodge that blade hat,
Yeah, that was one of my favorite moments from the film, and the fight sequence was whenever they were going into the castle to try to get the amulet or whatever, and he rips one of Jack's arms off, and Jax comes in with the other arm, and he's before he dies, before they get him or whatever. I was like, that's cool. The way that Jax came in there, I was like, all right, I'm here for it, They killed Cole dead as fuck quick.
Oh, hammer smash face.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, Cole was one of the biggest complaints of the first movie. And so I really like, in keeping with the tongue-in-cheek kind of, motive of the movie, they were like, oh, that didn't work. All right, let's just get rid of him. And just... Now, to be fair, if Shao Kahn had not had that amulet, if he didn't have the Infinity Amulet going on, Cole would have killed him.
Yeah.
So, it was just this time they gave the plot armor to the bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I wasn't upset by it. I mean, I was surprised when they killed him. But whenever they showed up there to fight and I saw who Cole was fighting against, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to end well for him
he ain't
at all.
gonna kill him, like.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this movie's still got an hour. Like, what are we doing here? But I wasn't, I mean, dude, the violence was there, the gore was there in a good way. It wasn't like, it was gory, but it wasn't like disgusting. It was very Mortal Kombat, and it was so cheesy in the best way. You know what I mean?
Oh, how great was Carl Urban?
Great.
Like, dude, I mean, you could tell he was having fun with the character. He was having fun with his performance in it. And I mean, we've all seen him do incredible performances, and he just he was the guy.
Yeah. He kind of,
You know
for
what I
me,
mean?
he's kind of saved the movie. I mean, not that the movie was bad, but like he made it better,
Yes, yeah, for sure.
And then that fight he had with dude, where dude was like, that was the greatest fighting I've ever seen.
Yeah, with Baraka.
Yeah.
I was like,
When he started
okay.
doing that thing where he was like waving his arms around, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember that from the game. Like,
Yeah,
because he would do it, and it's like, what am I doing? Hit the guy.
he He gave him the nutcracker.
But when
too,
they
dude.
were like swinging their arms around and the dude was like swinging his with him and he was looking at him like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm lost in your eyes.
Yeah.
You look
He's
like
you
William
must teach
Butcher.
me. Yeah.
And then at the end, it's like he was sitting there telling the story.
Yeah. That was great too. I mean, to me, the thing that this film suffers from the most is something that we say all the time. And it's a question I'm going to pose to you guys. Would this have worked better as a series?
For sure. I mean, you would have had longer to. I mean, I would have watched it.
I would have too.
Just think the first movie and the second movie is like
Adam.
the season.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like, because could we not agree that if and when Mortal Kombat 3 drops, I want more of what I just watched?
Yes.
Easily. I feel like a show would tire me out of that.
Yeah. Well, the whole time that I was watching it, I was like, if they were to keep the same or at least a very similar formatting of how this movie played out, where you have the 5 fighters and they could have expanded it a little bit more, but where you have like, here's some plot, here's a fight, and then here's a little bit more plot, and then here's a fight. You know what I mean? Like it could have been, they could have focused each episode. It's kind of like the Mortal Kombat, what was it, Legacy stuff, the YouTube series that they did for a while.
Yeah.
Which was fantastic.
Yeah. And it's like you would get each episode would focus on a different character from Mortal Kombat, and you would get a little bit of lore, and then you'd get a fight sequence with them. And I'm not saying that they would have to stick to that like to a T, that same format, but like they could have focused. It's like, here's this character. You could introduce characters as you go and make it make sense, not knowing any information about those characters, because they could have showed their backstory, who they were, this, that, the other, moving into it, and then have the fight scene, and then the culmination of the fight sequence that they have with these two characters, whoever the winner is, goes to their respective side, and they are now contributing to the overall plot of what's happening in whatever realm they're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I can see where you're coming from, but I would argue that there's a certain charm in the fact that the silliness and the goofiness of this type of movie, to be able to pull off a
Season.
to pull off a sense of leaving the audience wanting more, I think it is a difficult task in and of itself.
Yes.
For a property like Mortal Kombat, because you're already you're kind of swimming upstream anyway. Not a whole lot of folks are going to watch it just because it's super bloody.
Yeah.
B, just encapsulating the hard R angle in general.
Yeah.
Well, now, granted, I might be a little too old school in my thinking, and people not really giving a shit, and they're going to watch it anyway. But I think that the movie left me wanting more in the best way possible.
Right.
And I would rather have that feeling coming out of a film. I don't think it could be done to that effect with a show. Like, maybe wanting more, I mean, to a degree, but not in the sense of like, okay, I'm ready for part 3 now.
Right. And
I'm ready for that news to drop, you know?
Yeah. And I do feel that if they were to make this a series, there would have to be almost a complete 180 tonal shift in how it is presented to the audience. Because I think that if you do the tongue-in-cheek, over-the-top 80s, 90s action cheesiness, kind of like what they did with this, that it would wear its welcome out so quick in series. You know what I mean? We're here.
I mean, I think the only other property that's been able to pull that off, and they barely pull it off, I would say, is Twisted Metal.
Yeah, I gotta. That's on my list. Because I was thinking about that whenever I was thinking about this movie, was like, because I heard you guys talk about Twisted Metal, but I haven't got around to watching it yet. But like,
it's great.
How does that stack up? You know, how does that stack up?
I mean, it's a show and it leaves you wanting more.
Right.
I mean, there's more going for Twisted Metal in terms of lore as opposed to with Mortal Kombat, though. But I don't know.
You think, the Twisted Metal video game has more lore?
Mm-hmm.
What is there, like a comic book or something?
No, like I mean, like in the actual game, like there's little tidbits of just story. Yeah, there's little tidbits of story that gets broke off for you throughout. I mean, not so much, I don't think, in the original one, but as with like the sequels. But that's the same with Mortal Kombat to a degree. I don't know. Now that I've thought about that a little bit, it's like I mean, it kind of contradicts what I'm saying, but I mean, it could work, but I don't know. It's like there's a harder punch with a film, no pun intended.
Yeah.
With the way Mortal Kombat presented itself.
Well, and we also, like, the first Mortal Kombat was like in that weird pandy area, right? Like, didn't it drop on streaming and theaters at the same time because nobody was really able to go to the theaters and watch it? So,
well, this we kind of got this one didn't quite break even. So,
which is, I mean,
it had a budget of 80 million. It made 125, almost 126, and they said with marketing and everything, it would have needed 150 to 200 million to break even.
Yeah.
I mean, it might get that on the back end.
Yeah, I mean, if hopefully we'll get a 3. I would like to see a 3. But
well, they kind of left it where, like, if it does, cool, or if it does, they're like, let's go get our friends.
Yeah, I mean,
they kind of left it at like it could, or
Yeah.
But it's like if it comes
the
back,
best way.
Who's the big bad?
I mean, it's got to be Shang Tsung, right?
Well, and dude's dead, but they could always just bring him back. I mean, they've already proved they can.
Yeah, I mean,
is anybody really ever dead?
Yeah, I mean, they brought Kano back, and he wasn't even all that screwed up. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, how funny was he still?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, Voldemort's ball
sack. Oh, it's in 4K. He's like, can you do the other eye?
Yeah.
He's like, let's talk. Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's like, fuck these guys. I like beer. I like one night stands.
Yeah. I like the reluctant hero. Johnny Cage, that whole thing. Like,
oh yeah, when his fight happens, because it's like the first one, and then it's like, okay,
yeah, what happens?
A lot of movie left.
Yeah.
And then the way they brought, it was like, oh, here we go. He gets another chance. Yeah. He gets to save the day by talking shit.
He does. Yeah.
I think this movie caught a lot of hate. I mean, most movies do. Just online. I mean, people are like, mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm like, I don't know, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean.
There was a large, well, of course, the girl saves the day. And it's like, well, I mean, it kind of makes sense here. He did kill her dad. I mean.
Yeah.
It's not like they just did that.
Like,
there was a plot.
The thing that I thought was weird though was like, isn't Katana and Milana or whatever her name, aren't they like almost identical twins, but one of them is like the same clan as Baraka, like the same people?
I don't know.
Or am I like imagining this stuff?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Like, I know Jade is a different character, but like,
yeah, I got something to say about her in a minute. So, are you talking about the chick, the main chick, the Olivia Munn, like Timu Olivia Munn?
Yes.
She wasn't bad, but she did look like Olivia Munn, didn't she?
Yeah, I thought it was her at first,
yeah. But like her and her, you talking about her and her mom?
No, so there's another character, Melina. It's Katana and Melina. So like,
so is it her Melina, with that whatever they have?
Yeah. Well, they were raised as siblings. Hold on.
Oh, we didn't see her in the movie then, right?
Yeah, and that to me, all right, let's look at this. All right, so Melina was introduced in Mortal Kombat 2. It was initially depicted as a clone of Katana, created by Shang Tsung with the blood of the fictional Tarkatan species. In the reboot entry, Melina's background as a clone of Katana remains the same. Mortal Kombat X depicts Melina's attempts to regain the throne as the Empress of Outworld following her removal by Kotal Khan. So she's a clone.
Yeah, they might save that one for the next one since...
Yeah.
Now she's turned and she's taken over her whatever world she was from.
Yeah.
And they may, but like in this one, they had her raised next to Jade.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting, like little tidbit here about her. Okay. So she realizes that she's going through these portals, knocks her out, gets her locked up. Goes, you've done a great thing. I picked the wrong daughter, Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Now go help them, get the amulet or whatever. And then she shows up there and then helps them.
Yeah.
Like, why did she do what she did? And there was no like come to Jesus moment.
No.
She just showed up there and was like, fuck everybody. Fuck them,
Yeah.
Like, I guess maybe she thought it wasn't going to be that bad. It's like, well, what do you think was going to happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Look who we're dealing with here.
It's like this is
King of the North.
Thanos. Yeah. It's interesting the similarities between like Thanos and his daughters, quote unquote, and like what they could have done with Katana and Melina and Shao Kahn and all that as like, maybe that's why they didn't do it that way, because it would have been a very similar situation with Gamora and Thanos and the chick from Doctor Who. I can't think of what his character's name is right now, but
Nebula.
Yes, yeah, competing for his attention
she was also
and all that
green,
crap.
Right?
Yeah,
or she blue?
Yeah. Nebula.
She be blue.
Yeah, the other one was green.
Yeah. But
purple.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, Like there's a lot of lore here about just this one character. And it's like, bro.
Yeah, when I looked it up, it's from like 1992 until now.
Yeah.
Like each game has a little piece in it. It's quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not a comic book or a graphic novel or, why not?
Yeah, right. But yeah, I wonder what the next logical steps, because the whole thing was like they were challenging Earthrealm, and like if Earthrealm would have lost, then it would have been consumed, right? Like it would have become part of the Empire, blah 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 blah, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So now that Earthrealm won, like what's the next? Do we wait another 20 years to?
Well, now it goes back to the chief complaint of the first film, and it's that there was no tournament. Now it goes back to that, but I would argue there's better there's a better setup for why there's not a tournament in Mortal Kombat 3. Liu Kang's trying to get Kung Lao, getting our friends back type of thing. You know, the obvious katana lore and what have you. Whoever the hell Kotal Khan is and how he becomes a big bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just dropped that. Are they saving that for? He was just like, I'm not the one. I know what I have to do. Dragonflight. And just took off. It was like, where did he go?
Yeah.
Was he with them at the end on the beach?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I can't remember.
Yeah,
because I would have been like, "Hey, where'd you go?"
Yeah, right.
He's like, "Funny story about that."
Yeah,
Dragonfire.
Yeah. But I mean, they could. I mean, in order for a sequel to happen, it's like the stakes wouldn't be as high, obviously, because of the absorption of whatever Earth realm or whatever. But like, they could have Shang Tsung take control and start, throwing these tournaments, or it could be one of those things where it's like, okay, we're going to have these tournaments every year or every 5 years, whatever, however they want to do it. And it's just going to be like, it's going to be Mortal Kombat, finish him if you want to or not. We're just going to do it. But he's got some shady bullshit going on in the background, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And they could just bring other characters into it that way. I mean, there's a couple of different things that they could do.
Yeah.
Or at the end of the day, like now that we've had the tournament, like you said, now that we've had the tournament and all that stuff, you could still have all this other plot stuff happening in the background that really doesn't matter. Take the forefront now and be more about, okay, you've got this group of characters that's trying to do something, and you've got this other group of characters that's trying to stop them from doing something. And the tournament fights, quote unquote, are going to be like, your typical action movie sequences where it's like, you guys go on, I got this.
Yeah.
And then you get the fight.
I
you know what I mean?
We have to do. And it's like, well, tell the rest of us real quick in case you die.
Yeah. So
it's all right. If you die, we'll bring you back.
Another moment that I kind of chuckled was when they were like, we need a guide through the nether realm.
Oh,
and they go to Scorpion.
Yeah.
Scorpion's got like his stuff going on, and they're like,
Peace Garden.
They're like, hey, we need help. He's like, I ain't your guy. They're like, Sub-Zero's here. He's like, fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, right. He's like, fuck that motherfucker.
When he did that, when they told him, put sympathy for the devil over that.
Yeah. Woohoo.
And he kicked ass.
Yeah. I could watch a movie of Sub-Zero and Scorpion fucking each other up.
Yeah. That could be the whole show.
Yeah. Like, I would love to just watch that. That was the best part of the first movie.
I mean, that was kind of.
Yeah. The main part
was
of
the first movie.
Yeah.
I mean, and dude, they even gave us Noob Saibot.
Yeah. Crazy.
They gave us who?
Noob
Saibot, the Shadow Sub-Zero.
I was wondering, I was like, is that Smoke? I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what the fuck is that guy?
But I'm going to give it a full star. I enjoyed it. Great popcorn film. I mean, it was just fun, goofy, cheesy in the best kind of way possible. Like, it was just, I enjoyed it, man.
People were like, in reviews and stuff, they're like, the dialogue is so cheesy, it's dog shit. And it's like, it's a fucking video game movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a combat movie.
And yeah, like, the lines are kind of, I think it was meant to be that way.
Yes.
You're kind of flawed from the get-go if you're looking for the depth of, say, Project Hail Mary out of a film called Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
He's like, they're going to kill us? It's like, dude, it's called Mortal Kombat. Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to be mad. Like, and my thing too is like, we saw the trailer for Street Fighter, right?
Yeah.
over the top, crazy. What the fuck do people think more Street Fighter is going to be? It's going to be like this, but way more colorful and way less bloody. You know?
Time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be goofy
It's got
fun.
50 Cent in it.
I mean,
get rich or dead train.
Get rich or dead train.
Curtis Jackson, full star.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I gave the other one a half. I mean, shit, I can look. I need to go
everything that was wrong with the first Mortal Kombat, they fixed with this.
Well, it was easy to fix because it was like, yeah, just have a tournament.
Yeah, fan service, man.
I mean, a little more fighting.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing too. It wasn't just fighting. They were actual like doing the moves from the video games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, that finisher when she put that the fan blades when she put it in their head and it went it was like, yep, that's a finish him.
I mean,
yeah, it got 1.5 star. The first one, that was episode 212.
And the levels, man. Like we got the Deadpool level. We got, I mean, dude, just. And speaking of colorful with Street Fighter, this game, this movie was just as colorful.
Yes,
even though it was caked with blood, but that's besides the point.
It was great. Loved it. Can't wait for a sequel if we get one.
But yeah, full star for me as well.
I mean, all they needed was a little more fighting.
Yep. And we got it. And we
got
Carl Urban.
That first fight with Sonya and I can't remember the other chicks. The one that screams.
Sindel.
Like, whoa.
Sindel, yeah. Yeah, right.
It's like, what's her power? It's wife power.
Yeah.
She could scream really loud.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah. Take the trash out. Don't make her say it again.
Good stuff, man. So, we finished Severance.
All of it?
And it was an astounding success over here, you know.
Yeah. You watched both seasons? Yes.
We're done.
Did you pick up anything new? I mean, you can't really. I guess, Trav, you haven't watched it, have you?
No.
Oh, yeah, don't. The only thing I haven't done yet is read that book. But, they gave it away.
Yeah.
I've got it on Apple audiobooks. I need to. I mean, there might be a little tidbit in there.
Yeah.
Could probably look on Reddit.
There's some stuff, like, not necessarily that I picked up on, but, like, I think I have more of an idea of what's happening now after watching it the second time than I did watching it the first time.
Well, the first time's like a fever dream.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly.
What are we doing?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but what I really wanted to bring up, because this is something that that's been, I'm upset. I'm upset about the outer range stuff.
Oh God.
Okay? Huh?
I said, oh God.
Yeah, I'm highly upset about this, about the outer range stuff that we found out about last week. Even though it's been canceled for a long time now.
Since 2024.
Yeah.
It was the ass end of 2024. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very true. But like, okay, here's my question that I'm going to propose to you guys before we get into movie news here. Should with the way that things have changed in the world of television and how we as humans consume our entertainment, does the whole idea of how things are produced and made Does it need to change? And the reason why I'm asking is because I don't think that the old format works the same way that it should, that it used to work. Because think about it. Back in the day, you film a pilot, the pilot gets picked up, the first season comes out. Based on the ratings of that first season and how that first season goes, then does it get renewed? Does it not? Then when the next season comes out, if it gets renewed, it's like, how were the ratings? If the ratings were good or at least decent, then it gets picked up for another season, and then it's just a consistent snowball effect there, right?
Yeah.
But like, we've got how many streaming services, and each of these streaming services is constantly producing content to the point where Netflix is like, yeah, we're going to slow down on our content production here.
Yeah, go watch some of the other shit we made. We know you haven't watched it yet.
Yes.
You know, one of the things, though, is like back then, you didn't have all those options.
Exactly.
You had so many channels, everybody, and everyone watched it all. Like, it was like you could talk to anyone. I was talking to somebody about this one day, like, that's gone. Like, everyone knowing, like, about a show.
Yes.
And they'll be like, oh, I've never heard of that show. Is it like some small thing? And it's like, no, millions of people know about it. It's just not in your bubble. Your algorithm's different.
Mm-hmm.
That's gone. Like, and it gets across the board. Music, movies, TV. Everybody's in their own little thing.
Yes.
There's this, you know, back then it used to be like everyone saw fucking Seinfeld and talked about it the next day or whatever. Or Lost.
Twin Peaks. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
I would argue Lost was the last big phenomenon like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think Game of Thrones achieved that level.
No.
It got close, but I don't think it did. Or The Walking Dead. Like those, like The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones got awfully close, but as far as like
maybe Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Maybe. But that was still getting into the
yeah. I mean, that's on the cusp of like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my question comes is like, I would say especially from my perspective, 90% of the content to 99% of the content that I consume would be considered evergreen content. It's not something that's based on current event situations that are happening, right? So you can watch this stuff at any time and you can enjoy it at any time and not feel like you're losing out on because you weren't there when you were watching it, whenever it was airing or whatever. So it's like, should studios start looking at producing a full run of a story, whether it's going to be 1 season, 2 seasons, 4 seasons, 8 seasons, whatever, and just producing it, putting it out there season by season and letting it, because it's always going to be there unless that streaming platform shuts down, right?
Yeah.
So it's,
I think, to go with what you're saying, I think what should be considered is the possibility that if the ratings aren't there to warrant the budget from the studio, there should always be, when a show starts, and now this may limit, you should be able to write a finale that ends it.
yes.
Don't go out on like season 2 for Outer Range. They're like, we're not coming back. And it's like, but you didn't finish it.
Yeah, exactly.
At least put together, it's already on a streaming service. Slap a fucking little hour-and-a-half movie together or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, there's 15 episodes of that show, and it was $6 million an episode. Okay, first of all, what the fuck were they spending money on? Because
why? Yeah.
Like, I don't know where that money went.
Yes. Yeah.
I could have done it cheaper. That's $90 million for 15 episodes.
Yeah.
Them some expensive.
You could have made a movie.
Yeah. It's just, to me, it's like this stuff, I have a backlog, and I've talked about this a lot, right? Not just with movies and TV shows, but with video games and books and music and I have a retirement list of shit that I've been keeping for years now. And whenever I get around to it, I take it off the retirement list. You know what I mean? And
bucket
but
list
that's-
stuff like that. Yep,
Yes.
got that.
Yeah. And it's like, I'll eventually get around to everything that I want to watch and everything that I want to read and everything that I want to listen to and play and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Well, there's
You
a lot
know?
of people like that, and that's what's fucking these ratings up.
Yes.
Well, that's like Outer Range. I watched it. You watched it. Trav, you haven't watched it all, right?
I watched
Probably.
it all.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we watched it all, but I still know a lot of
Yeah.
people that didn't.
Yes, exactly. And it's one of those things that I recommend to people. And it's like, if you like Yellowstone, but you want something a little bit more umph,
What the fuck?
give
Yellowstone with a little sci-fi.
give this a try. Just a little
Yeah,
sprinkling of
dialogue's better,
sci-fi.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Yellowstone with Mel's Hole.
Yeah, right. But I was just thinking, because it's like you, and to me, all right, to me, whenever I am interested in a TV series, and it's like, oh yeah, I want to watch this. I'm going to get around to it eventually one day and watch it, and then you find out that series has been canceled, and they didn't finish it. Then I'm not even going to fucking start it. What's the point? You don't get a conclusion out of it, right?
Yeah. I don't regret
So-
watching Outer Range.
No. I don't regret
But if it was a show where it's like, it had 2 seasons and they didn't finish it, then I may not, I was there for the ride when it happened. So
Yes, exactly.
it still
So-
holds up. It's good. It's just like every goddamn episode, there's more questions than answers.
Yes.
I mean, they don't answer a goddamn thing.
No. So that's just something that I was just kind of thinking about over the past week. It's just like, outline the entire story. You know what I mean? And give them the budget to film at least 2 seasons of it. Let it have a chance to like grow and like to garner some type of a following. You know what I mean?
Just set aside your budget for an ending episode.
Yes.
Well, it may not be the most satisfactory thing ever. It may not answer every single question that you have, but it can at least resolve at least 50 to 60% of the plot. And I'm good.
So they didn't cancel Outer Range because of viewership, because it was ranked at number 3 from the Nielsen streaming originals chart with 476 million minutes viewed.
Wow.
So it wasn't ratings. I had to just be money.
Yeah.
They were doing what's that, Lord of the Rings stuff. They were
Rings
spending
of
a
Power.
lot of money on that.
Yeah.
I think it was probably double what they
Yeah.
spent per an episode.
Well, it's
It's
the
like,
most
just
expensive
keep that.
show
I'd rather
Amazon
have-
has.
So it wasn't the ratings. It they may wrap it up later. If the internet's loud enough. I don't even think
Yeah.
people know it's canceled till they like, where's Outer Range at?
Yeah.
And then you go look and it's like, what?
Yeah.
What happened? Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Fuck those rockets. I'm glad your rocket blew up.
Yeah. Bring Outer Range back, bitch. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, I mean, that's just something I was thinking about. Like, at least, have some type of a caveat, something, somewhere, somewhere, to where it's like, because the thing that I enjoy most about watching Severance and Outer Range is they do the more questions than answers. They breadcrumb you with answers that lead to more questions. The whole time you're watching it, you're trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
You're picking up on different things. The people that watch it in your circle are picking up on different things. It leads to conversation. And it's very well written.
Yeah.
It's very well acted. It's very well produced, all that kind of stuff. Like,
Well, it's one of those
You know.
water cooler shows where people gather around the water cooler
yes.
or stand in the parking lot after a movie and like, ooh, what about,
Yes, exactly.
and when you're watching it, it's like, we've all got our own pattern recognition, and you're not going to pick up with a show like that.
No.
You're not going to figure it out.
Yeah.
I watched a movie earlier called Fuse. We watched a trailer for it a few weeks ago. It had Aaron Taylor Johnson in it.
Yes.
Action movie. The movie started and I was like, it was just one of those movies. We were watching and they show some guy that's like telling this dude and I was like, he's going to die first. I just knew the way they introduced him. You know, I was like, this is the guy right here that's going to die.
Yeah.
Sure as shit.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, then they're like, oh, no. You know, it's like, I saw it coming. You didn't see it coming, guy, you know?
Yeah. It's like, come on now.
Just something that's not predictable.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But yeah, that's just something that I was floating around and I was interested to see what your guys' take on that was, because it sucks, but there's just a content overload, you know? You can't expect people to be able to like watch every show that comes out. Like it's just there's a bidding war of your time that's happening.
When you
right
get on
now.
a streaming site, the struggle to find something.
Yeah.
Because you're like, well, what about this? Well, wait a minute. Let me just see what else is here.
Yeah.
And then you start
There's
looking around and it's like, that's why I wish streaming services, like I could go up there and be like, I'm in the mood for something like this.
Yeah.
And hit the button and whatever it brings up, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Put some little AI in it so I can be like, hey, I'm looking, you know, and whatever it gives you, just watch it.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're in the mood for.
But
I mean, there's a lot of trash and very little treasure these days.
yeah.
A lot of trash. A lot of plastic.
Trash. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm going to hit on some movie news real quick. So on the heels of us watching a movie that was adapted from a video game, there's going to be a 90s cult classic video game adaptation that adds the Sonic the Hedgehog team here. So Pat Casey and Josh Miller have co-written all 3 Sonic the Hedgehog movies, with the duo currently working on a 4th installment of the franchise. As reported by Variety, Casey and Miller have signed on to pen the screenplay for Lionsgate's Streets of Rage movie. The studio has been attempting to make a film based on the popular 90s beat-em-up franchise since 2022, when the rights were acquired alongside Sonic the Hedgehog and Amazon's upcoming Life is Strange series. John Wick and Nobody scribe Derek Kolstad was hired to write an early version of the screenplay. However, Kolstad stepped down from the writer's chair, with Casey and Miller tapped to take his place. Kolstad is said to be staying on as a producer. Says the Streets of Rage movie adaptation has also announced a director, adding James Samuel. James Samuel, I guess is how you pronounce that. Samuel is best known for his BAFTA award-winning Western The Harder They Fall and the biblical comedic drama The Book of Clarence. Lionsgate film chief Aaron Westerman understands the unique fan base of Streets of Rage, not holding back on praise for Samuel's talent, which they feel are perfectly suited to the game adaptation. So what do you guys think about a Streets of Rage adaptation?
Is it A24 that's doing that?
No, this is I jumped to the second article first.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just clicked on that and I was like, where the fuck does it say that?
Or the third article, the one with the picture of Sonic.
Talk about not having much lore though, right? I mean, what's the lore with? I mean, it's just Streets of Rage.
I think the first one, somebody gets kidnapped, right? Hold on.
I don't remember. I just remember side scrolling and fighting people. It'd be funny if that's how they shoot it. It's a side scroll.
Oh, that would be great, right? There was a comic series, a 6-part comic strip in the Sonic comic. There was a Streets of Rage 2 novella, 35 pages long, based on the second game in the series. So let's see, what's Streets of Rage story? Let's see because I can't remember what the story was. It's been a long time. A trio of ex-police officers turned vigilantes, fighting to liberate Wood Oak City from a corrupt and powerful criminal syndicate led by the enigmatic Kingpin known as Mr. X.
Hell yeah.
So it's going to be like John Wick,
Yeah.
but you're going to have 3 of them instead of 1.
Police Brutality, the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
If they, they could do it super serious. I hope they don't,
Well, it's got to have that
it's-
look, kind of. I mean, that.
Yeah, that 90s. Yeah.
The little
They've done-
8-bit.
Yeah.
Like, why is it blurry? It's like, oh, it was made that way.
Yeah. Why is there scan lines on it? But we got 4 Streets of Rage games, 91, 92, 94, and 2020. There was one, and I've heard that Streets of Rage 4, I haven't never played that one, but I heard it was phenomenal.
I'm guessing this image here is from the newer one, right?
Yes, yeah.
Looks a little higher quality. It's got Heaven Man right there.
Yeah. What's funny is like all of the background, and I don't know if this is the way that it is in the game, but like the background and the enemies are all like drawn, but the characters are all pixel art, which is interesting. I kind of like that, He's
got a taser.
Yeah, he's going to fuck somebody up with that taser. Yeah. Well, you got to eat that to get your health back. That's got to be part of the movie.
Yep.
I got to eat
the
this
cop's
apple,
eating
bro.
an apple. He's like, what are you doing? Eating on the job. Like, I get my energy up.
Yeah. So next up here, record-breaking horror thriller phenomenon already working on sequel. So horror dominated the box office last weekend with original ideas luring audiences to theaters in droves. Curry Baker's Obsession continues to impress by increasing its revenue for the 3rd week in a row, making it the first movie since E.T. in 1982 to experience a week-over-week box office increase outside the December holiday release window. While that record was already impressive enough, Backrooms opened to stellar numbers, setting a few records of its own. Backrooms had a $81.5 million opening weekend at the domestic box office. That haul makes it the 4th highest domestic opening weekend total of the year and the biggest ever for Studio A24. The idea for Backrooms came from Kane Parsons, a young filmmaker who crafted the creepy world on YouTube at just 16 years old. Parsons was tapped to direct the film, which boasts a few more impressive stats, as Backrooms now has the largest opening weekend in history for an original horror movie. Only at 20 years old, Parsons is also the youngest director ever to helm a #1 global box office hit. With the movie looking to continue raking in revenue, making a sequel should be an easy decision for the studio, as Backrooms carries a modest $10 million budget. As reported by Deadline, Parsons is actively working on the sequel to Backrooms. Specifically, the director is said to be on the hunt for a screenwriting collaborator to help him craft the story of the next horror follow-up, which will guide audiences through his horrifying liminal nightmare. Backrooms was written by Will Sudik, whose previous work includes Ash vs. Evil Dead and Westworld. Whether Sudik is part of the writing team remains to be seen, but it looks like there could be some new names working on the sequel screenplay.
Oh, this guy. He's a damn... he's a content creator. I remember this dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait to see it now. We watched that trailer and it was like, what the fuck? Girlfriend from Hell over here. It's like, pass the controller, bro.
Oh, the Obsession chick?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch Obsession. I saw some people that watched Backrooms and
you've heard bad stuff.
I mean, I'm not scared.
I've heard bad things.
Well, I'm not like,
but we always hear bad things.
Yes. I mean, yes, exactly. And I'm not like,
that movie's not for everyone.
No. And liminal spaces doesn't really like freak me out.
No.
You know what I mean? Like it's not something.
Like, what's around that corner? I'm like, I don't know. Let's look.
Yeah. Probably more wall.
A hallway, a room, maybe a chair.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me pop my head around the corner and see.
See, I think that I think that we, being at the age that we are, look at things so much differently than a lot of people because it's like when I go out in public, I'm looking to see where the exits are,
For sure.
where people can get into the building, and if something goes down, how I can get out of that building as quickly as humanly possible.
Well, then you
know what I
watch
mean?
people.
Yes.
You keep an
So,
eye on
like-
everybody. It's like, what are they up to?
And it's like everything, whenever you boil it down, is a liminal space in some way, right? Like,
Mhm.
so it's just,
Still going to watch. I'm going to watch both of them. Podlocked.
so it says a liminal space is a physical or psychological in between state. Visually, these spaces are defined by transitional environments like empty hallways, stairwells, or airport terminals that are eerily devoid of people. They often evoke a paradoxical blend of comforting nostalgia and unsettling dreamlike surrealism. So it's like going to Walmart at midnight,
Yeah. So
which
I like
fucking
that.
love. Yes, so like that's
I
where
like
I'm at.
being in a room that doesn't have a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah,
Love it. I
yeah,
want my
it's just-
house to look like I just moved in 2 days ago.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It's like, you don't have anything. Did you just move in? No.
yeah.
I like it.
So
like
it makes me wonder if the whole Backrooms movie, because it says that it's a physical or psychological in between state. So it's like, if you look at it from a psychological perspective, then like limbo or crossing over would be a liminal space, right?
Yeah.
Because it's in between being alive and dead, right? So like, if they take that route with it, then I'm for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Have you ever had those dreams where there's like, you're somewhere you've been before, like, you know where you're at, but there's like, you'll open a door or something and it's like, what's this doing here?
Yes.
Like, what is all this? This wasn't here.
Yeah.
I have those a lot where, you're just like, what's this little side door here? I don't remember this.
Yeah.
You open it, it's like, there's a whole fucking another house in here.
Yeah.
What the fuck's happening? Let me explore this. You get the
Yeah,
tape
what's
measure
happening
out, you
over
start
here?
measuring the square footage.
Yeah. And also, like, the entertainment that we consumed growing up had a lot of these liminal spaces in it because, like, imagine the old school Resident Evil game. How many Resident Evil games is you walking down an eerie, creepy hallway expecting something to be there and then nothing's there? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, it's just the environment, it's just the tone, So, like, we've grown up almost being abused by the idea of liminal
sure.
spaces, So, but yeah. I'm excited to watch them both, especially Obsession. Everybody
Yeah.
keeps talking about how great that movie is, so I'll be the judge.
Well, and it sounds like this Obsession, though, like after seeing how everybody's reacting about it, it's like, it's going to be another like Annabelle or something.
Yeah.
They've
was like,
shot
is
it
this-
on a very cheap budget. I mean, it's made a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
But we also got to represent, it's our neck of the woods there.
Yeah. Homeboys
He's
from
from-
Mobile.
Yeah.
So,
which I didn't know.
I didn't either.
I
I
mean,
had no
I've seen
idea.
his, videos on like TikTok and YouTube
Yeah,
over
yeah.
the years. I didn't know.
Good for him. So next up, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about this. But Zack Snyder is remaking
Nah, I'm just,
John Carpenter 80 sci-fi action classic masterpiece. I'm throwing the masterpiece in there. Snyder has signed on to write and direct a reimagining of Escape from New York. Originally released in 81, the dystopian action film was one of many creative partnerships between Carpenter and Kurt Russell, who brought the character Snake Plissken to life. Sporting an eye patch and snake tattoo, Snake quickly became an icon of the 80s action cinema. With a small production budget, Carpenter's team created a dark and enclosed version of New York as Snake is sent on a mission to rescue the President of the United States, who was taken hostage in the city that it now serves as a prison. According to THR, the intent is for Snyder's remake of Escape from New York to be released in theaters, though the package is being shopped to both streamers and theatrical distributors. The picture company partners Andrew Rona and Alex Heineman are attached as producers through a deal with Studio Canal, as well as John Carpenter due to his rights to the property and original film. Snyder is also attached as a producer under his Stone Quarry production banner, along with Deborah Snyder and Wesley Collar.
I mean,
so
you got to cast Wyatt Russell, right?
See, I mean, I would hope so, but with it being a reimagining,
I think he'd be great for it.
I think he'd be perfect, but I think
it would help people that are like, oh no. And it's like, we got Wyatt Russell. And it's like, okay, well, maybe, we'll check it out.
My question is like, they did escape from New York. They did escape from LA. Like, why not just do escape from fucking Louisiana?
Atlanta.
Like, escape from New Orleans. Oh, God. There's no hope in Atlanta, dude. Fuck. I drove through there a few months ago. There's no hope.
I'll see these videos where people are like, I'm visiting Atlanta this week. I'm flying in, like, give me ideas of what I should do. And there's a lot of comments that'll be like, leave.
Yeah.
As soon as you get there, leave.
Yeah. No hope, dude.
Oh.
I'm hoping for, I like Snyder. We've talked about,
but when's the last time he had a win? The Snyder Cut?
Yeah, I mean,
and was that a win? I mean,
it was, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
it was a pity win.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna pretend y'all are even saying this shit right now.
Well, I mean, it was a win, but it got released after the fact. I mean, we had to sit through the one thing.
Yeah.
And
then the Snyder Cut came out, and it was like, why didn't you just put this out?
Yeah, and they shut it down like after, before we were able to view it, everything was shut down. And it's like, well, this is the end of the Snyderverse. Have fun, guys. And it's like, fuck, dude.
Yeah. They dangled a little hope in our faces.
Yeah.
Like, check this version of the Joker out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll never see more of it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it'll be a win just because it's a simple concept that can just be executed. Sadly, it's not an original idea.
Well, it's like what was that one they did? Running Man.
Yeah.
That's simple. Yeah. Like, he's running. This is pretty simple to do. I'm glad he's still getting work.
Yeah, right. I mean,
after
Rebel
that
Moon.
ludicrous display.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
That director's cut was something.
The only thing that I can think of now that whenever you said the Joker, you remember those pictures of the Joker that came out and everybody's like, why does he look like Jesus? And like, and the only thing that I could think of is just him standing there like that, and they've got Jesus Christ pose playing in the background.
Yeah. He's standing there dressed like that, but he's doing that thing from Silence of the Lamb. I'd fuck me. That look, the tuck.
Oh, good. Yeah.
It's like, this dude's a cult leader. Check it out. He really is a cult leader.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
He's weird.
Yeah.
I've watched the little talks that he has with the people. He gathers them together and like,
yeah.
And it's like, this is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not drinking Kool-Aid, so.
No, not yet.
Probably not that bad.
Yeah. I'm going to be hopefully optimistic, cautiously optimistic. I mean, I'm going to watch it, of course,
It's mandatory.
But, yeah, I mean, Podlog for sure.
Snyder movie.
Yeah, right. So, but last up here, so Disney pulls Hulu even tighter into Disney Plus, but company says no current plans to phase out Hulu app. So, there's been I've seen a lot of stuff pop up on my news feed thing about, is Hulu going away? Is it staying? Is Disney Plus absorbing Hulu? All this kind of stuff. Well, it sounds like that's exactly what's happening. It says Disney continues to add more features, hitching Hulu and Disney Plus together as it takes steps toward the goal of fully integrating Hulu into Disney Plus service. The House of Mouse has outlined plans to deliver a unified app experience for bundle subscribers of Disney Plus and Hulu in 2026, and the company is moving toward a future where both will be merged onto the same back-end tech platform. However, for now, the Hulu standalone subscription in the U.S. will remain available, and there's no current plans to sunset the Hulu app, a Disney rep said. So starting on May the 19th, which we're past that for sure, but customers with the Disney Plus and Hulu bundle will be able to sync their profiles, including watch history, watch list, and recommendations from Hulu with the Disney Plus app. Once Hulu profiles are linked to Disney Plus, viewers will be able to pick up where they left off and stream content from both services from the Disney Plus app. Currently, subscribers with Hulu Plus Live TV plan, a Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle, or Hulu add-ons are not able to link profiles with Disney Plus. In addition, kids' profiles on Hulu and profiles under 18 years of age will not link to Disney Plus. Hulu-only subscribers will now be able to sign into Disney Plus using their Hulu login credentials, where they will be able to stream Hulu content along with a small sampling of Disney Plus and ESPN content. I don't think Hulu is going to go away. I think Hulu is just going to eventually become the live TV.
Yeah, it's already got
version.
that. I mean, that's why it's not going away.
Yeah. So
then their only
it's like,
competition is YouTube TV. Those are the two.
yeah, which is expensive as shit.
It's like $80.
It's crazy.
It's nice though because you get unlimited DVR. Unlimited.
Nice. That's crazy.
And there's cheaper versions. Like when you start looking into the, internet cable, you get stuff for like $50, $35.
Yeah.
You only have so many channels, but
yeah.
Like I have YouTube TV. I have it because my grandfather uses it.
Yeah.
And you can tack accounts on. Like you can just add so many people.
Okay.
Never watch it.
Yeah. Well,
Never.
The only reason that I was looking into doing something, whether it be Hulu or is whenever football season rolls around. But it's
they're
like,
always stuff will be behind paywalls on there.
Exactly.
They'll
and
have
like,
some of the games, and then some of the games will be like ESPN exclusives, and you have to have that add-on, and it's like, what the fuck, man? It's a fucking football game.
Yeah. It's
a
crazy,
college one at that.
Yes. So
they've really messed with college football with that. Like it's bigger than the NFL now.
Yeah, and it's
nobody
monetized.
Gives a fuck about the NFL.
Yeah, and the way that they have it monetized is absolutely insane because it's like, for me, whenever I watch, college games, sure, I have the teams that I like to watch, of course, obvious, but I'll watch anybody play against anybody.
Sure,
you know what
it's
I'm
a football
saying?
game.
Like, yes,
yeah.
I just enjoy watching the game, but I don't want to have SEC Network, all the ESPN channels, all the local channels too, ABC, NBC, Fox, all that stuff. I don't want to have all that crap. You know what I mean?
And here's what I think's fucked up. Like, let's say you live in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't have your, Alabama and Auburn should not be behind a paywall for the people in Alabama. And it should be that way for every state.
Yes.
It's like, but that's our team.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I mean, here's the thing though. There's always live streams of the games on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I know.
Always.
And I'll watch those until they get pulled down.
Yeah. And there's other places.
Yeah. It's just crazy to me. And when I'm looking at all this, it's like, okay, I'll work on Saturdays. I'm going to miss all of the games that start before 6 p.m.
Yeah.
A lot of the games that happen after 6 p.m. is, ACC, Big Ten, Pac-12, whatever. Stuff that I'm not as interested in as watching SEC games. You have one SEC game that'll be at like prime time, 7 p.m. And it's like, okay, it's just.
Well, they talk about how like doing the monopolies on these like, companies buying up these production companies and stuff. It's like, let's talk about ESPN.
Yes.
And how they're able to be like, oh, you can watch this game, but it's only going to be on ESPN. I mean, if you don't have that, then I think Sling does a decent package.
Right.
And there's even a thing where you can get like you can pay like $5 for like a pass, or $9, and like if there's a game you want to see, because it's not all the games, it'll just be certain ones where it's like it's behind a paywall,
Right. Yeah.
and you can get a pass on there and watch it.
I mean,
But it's stupid.
Yeah, it is. It's freaking ridiculous, man. But yeah, I do think that eventually Hulu's just going to keep the live TV model, and all of that content is going to be like, I think all of their produced content is going to be either Disney Plus, or it'll be like you can access it to Hulu, but it's going to use that back end that they're trying to merge everything into, So
I like how
We'll
all
see.
these companies just keep changing.
yeah,
Like it's going
I
to
can't
help.
keep-
Like
yeah,
HBO's like, oh, listen, we went with Max. It's not working. Let's go back to HBO. It's like, yeah, it's probably not going to help. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
nobody wants to pay that much
No,
to watch some stuff. You can go over
Well,
like, you don't get to pick what you want to watch, but dude, there is so much free internet TV. It's ridiculous.
yeah.
Plex has a channel for fucking almost every show ever made.
Yes.
I watch stuff on there all the time,
Yeah.
and it'll be a channel. Like I watch like Graham Norton on there.
Yeah.
It's just a channel that plays Graham Norton 24/7. Johnny Carson. Like, there's so much free TV on there now. It's like people are like, I'm not paying fucking $100 a month to
Yeah.
watch a couple of football games.
Yeah. It's just, I watch the highlights. You know what I mean? Like, But that was all the movie news that I had. I'm ready for some trailers, some triggedy trailers. Yeah, I don't know what the next show's going to be yet,
Mm.
the next series that we dive into, because there's a lot of options,
Yeah, I started watching The Critic.
Yes.
I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's not like I was seeking it out, like it was on,
Right, yeah.
But I was sitting there. This is the first time I've ever watched it like as an adult.
Yeah.
I used to watch it on TV all the time when I was a kid. Like, dude, Family Guy ripped that show off so fucking hard. Like, that's their whole thing, is he'll talk about a movie, then they're just showing these clips of like just crazy, like Family Guy does. It's wild.
I mean, that is wild.
And then I just started watching it a few days ago, and then I see this thing on Twitter earlier where they're talking about bringing it back with John Lovitz. Like, it was a little ahead of its time though, because it was like whatever 5 years later, Family Guy comes on. It's huge.
Yeah. John
They're making
Lovitz.
some pretty racy jokes too. Like,
Okay.
I kind of miss that old. It's got Carl Urban in it.
I object.
Ethan Hawke. Now that he's finished
Anna
with the
Faris?
boys,
Okay.
he's getting involved.
Right. He'll be in a Marvel something before you know it. Again, he was already in there once. He'll be back. Him or be back.
Yeah, I object. The fuck is happening? Oh wait, what's he? What do they call that? when
Pee-wee's
people-
Playhouse at home.
He's schizophrenic.
Yeah. Looks sad.
Scary movie.
Oh,
I'm
God.
excited to see this. I think this is the final trailer.
It looks good.
That style of comedy is coming back, man.
I'm ready for it, dude.
The studio was like, it's time. Bring back
Yeah.
Scary Movie.
Call the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give a call. Dude, if they don't, they got to do a nod to men.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
Men and Beau is Afraid.
I mean, I'm sure they
And
will.
I'm talking about the attic scene.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Teenage sex and death at what? At Camp Miasma?
You already know what the soundtrack's going to be.
Yeah. Jesus.
This shit looks weird as fuck. I thought that was Gillian Anderson. It is her. What?
I don't even know.
That's just enough weird to be interested, though.
Yeah, right. How to rob a bank. Is this a Payday movie?
No. We're not getting any movies or any more games. I think this has John C. Reilly in it. Okay.
All right, I'm in.
Interesting.
Doesn't look bad. Yeah.
We got the trailer for Zorro. Remember we read the article for that? It's been a while ago.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we're going to get to use. Yep. So here's the Google's translate thing is on here, where it automatically does it with AI. We're going to get to test this out.
All right.
It'll probably sound like shit, but it will be in English. It works. Zorro has like a bat cave. Some of the words are wrong.
I mean, Zorro.
What's going to be cool when the auto translate gets so good that it'll be able to like sound like their voice.
Yeah, right.
But be in English and make the mouth match it.
I mean, that's the future.
Big
dude.
money in that.
Yeah.
I'm going to start training the model.
Yeah, right.
It's an A24. Don't worry about it. This kind of looks like a B movie. Oh. He got the battle pass.
Yeah, right. He's got the rose skin.
This does not look like an A24 movie.
No.
Every time you see the guy in the suit, he looks CGI.
Yeah. Wrong trailer park, motherfucker. That's going to be my new ringtone. Robert, we got Robbie Pat here.
This is To Catch a Predator thing. I'm not sure what's going on here. To Catch a Predator, the movie. Oh, he's playing. Have a seat. This is where we're at now. He sounds like Tucker Carlson. Guess we know what the plot is.
Yeah, right.
I really have to put it in there.
Catching predators, bro. Oh, are we going to see Emily Blunt clicking? Yeah.
There it is. Stag. What is this? That footage that it was showing, by the way, was in the last data dump.
Really?
Yeah. What if this is just the White House working with Spielberg to it's a PR campaign for the movie? Dot. CGI is pretty bad. It's got Christopher Nolan in it. We get the first look at the alien. So they're the deer. Something that came out in some of that stuff was that the CIA had been using 23andMe and Ancestry.com to find people with alien DNA.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of a bit over this movie already, and I haven't even seen it.
You know,
But
when that thing come out about that, fucking Ridley Scott, what, just standing there with his arms out, like,
yeah.
Age of Disclosure, is that what you're talking about, or this one?
The Disclosure Day.
Oh, Age of Disclosure was the documentary.
I mean, I'm all for like documentaries and all that good stuff, but like a Steven Spielberg produced blockbuster film about alien disclosure, get the fuck out of here.
It's got Emily Blunt in it, dude.
And fucking A King's Speech.
I'm excited about this.
Excuse me. More mystery box.
Nature always finds a way. You know how, what was that? Yeah. When they come out with these movies, they'll always have like a B movie.
Yeah.
Like there's a B movie for Project Hail Mary, and it's like the Hail Mary Project. Really.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of the same story, but like the B movie for this will be like Jurassic Cul-de-sac.
Oh, dude.
That's a better name. I mean,
That is. Jurassic Cul-de-sac. I like that.
it doesn't look bad.
No.
What if they go full Dark City and they're like out in space?
Yeah, with
there's something
freaking
going on there.
dinosaurs.
It looked like
Yeah.
that Flash from Lost.
I think that's the underside of Dark City where they're at. It's the bottom of it.
Watch the subtitles be on for everything but this. He's like Wamesbon.
Perfecto.
Well, you guys want to watch Iron Lung?
I'm down. Markiplier?
Yep. We've also got Holcomb. You want to tack that on after that?
I'm down.
That's out. Definitely want to see it. I heard it was good.
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
it, man.
Fucking Iron Lung. Checks in the mail.
Flag is raised.